First and foremost, welcome to the experience. I'm your host, Steven the Dream. We live because it's Who Really Working? Charlotte edition. Shout out DJ Top Hat. Shout out DJ Be Easy. We at No Stress Sound Academy, so y'all know the vibes is crazy. Huge shout out to Creative Eye Visual, Teasy the Flair, Teasy the Vinci behind the scenes, behind the camera. Y'all heard the ad lib one. Can't hear with the can't hear with the
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh
Look,
yeah.
when I heard the ad lib, it was crazy. Then I heard the folks saying, "Big head fool," and I was trying to figure out what was going on. I realized the motion was already moving before I had caught on, so I had to catch up. And it's been some time in the making, but timing is everything, man. We got the big head fool in the building, big head Tayda with us right now. What's good with you, bro?
What it do, man. Appreciate you having me, man.
For sure. What bring you to the city, man? I know you rocking out with Who Really Working. You know what I'm saying? I seen you at a couple. You know what I'm saying? This ain't your first. Sure it ain't your last. But what brings you to, or what entices you to come out to these situations and do what you do?
It be having a whole lot of emotion going on, especially when Top Pack got the who really working behind it. Be easy.
Yep.
Then you a part of it.
Appreciate it.
So it helps me a lot.
Give us the origins. Where you from? Where you originated? I kind of can't wait for the people because I was able to kind of tell by the music. You really tell the people a lot of the stories and the music. We gonna take them to Mama's garage. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take them. You speak on your kids. You speak on a lot of different stuff in your music. But give me the origins of Big Head Tater.
I'm from Glenwood, St. Giles, Raleigh Gardens Apartments, man. That's 919 Raleigh, man. But
9-1.
it's like shit. I grew up like every kid. It's like every hood. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for you to relate.
Yeah.
It's every hood story.
You make music, like I said, that's real relatable, especially to a certain element that street I hear a lot. But I hear like the storytelling in it. It's not like just you speak on it like it's trap all day, but it's like it's real deal situations in there. And as I was
Trap
listening,
shit.
yeah, no real trap shit, no question. But when I was listening to your music, I'm like, I hear the Jeezy vibes and what you're doing. I don't know if that's one of your influences, if that was somebody you listened to. Talk about maybe people you grew up listening to, or you came up being influenced by musically.
As a kid, man, I shot like the LL Cool J, definitely Jay Z, D Block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those are some of the people I used to like listen to. Hot Boys. I used to love the Hot Boys. Gucci Man, and Project Pat. So I like to make the music that you can bounce to. You know what I'm saying? You can bounce to it in the car. You can, you know what I mean?
I can hear that though.
It's that make money music. Come on,
Motivation music. So then, the music is one thing, but take me, to the apartments, to the influences in your personal, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, big aunt or, you know what I'm saying, maybe somebody that made an impact in your life somewhere that either it was a decision you made or maybe has an impact still to this day. Just maybe take me back to somebody in that light, that sense.
Just because you brought that up,
Yeah.
I was at a car game like 2 nights ago. And, this guy I grew up around named Slug.
Okay.
Big Slug. He wrote my first rap.
You wrote your first rap?
First rap, I'm like 7 years old. I can still remember to this day, but he wrote my first rap. So he really is a big influence on what I'm doing today.
Why you think he did that? What you think was it something you wanted to do? Was you coming to him early? Did you have that in you?
I just can't even really remember.
Mm.
I just remember, as a kid, coming in the living room dancing for your mom and her friends and stuff like that. So I used to act like a LL Cool J, had the robe on my back and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga wrote my first rap. Like, actually, you wrote my first words to say.
So when you got it, did you memorize it?
Nah, he said it to me. It made me remember. It was like 2-3 bars.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
But from then, was it on or did it take some time still? Because that's 7 is like the dream is there, but of course life hit some of us a lot sooner, some of us later. But at some point, life had to settle in, and maybe that wasn't the end all be all. But take me to the evolution of where you got to.
I think probably around like middle school poetry days. So you always got to write.
Yep.
Always write and just write stuff down. Like take people's songs and redo people's songs and say my own words to them.
Did you like school? He said nah. So
I didn't like school. Certain things I liked about school.
yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
how it
saying?
be. What was you like in school then? Take like athlete.
Hell no, man.
just making it, just you know what I'm saying, in it, or just
I was
doing what you doing it because your mama wanted you to?
I was the know-it-all kid, man. Make everybody laugh in class.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was walk the classes, walk the hallways and stuff like that. I mean, I graduated.
Okay,
It
right,
took, it
right.
took a little while though. It took a little while.
Took a little long.
Yeah.
Little had to stay in the oven a little longer.
I was that kid.
I asked that because I hear the name like Big Head Tayda. You know what I'm saying? Like at first you hear like people big head. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a joke, but like you done turned it into that's who you are. Did you get it honest as a kid? Was it something because people just joking around? Like
You know, we like me and my friends, we always joke on each other, other
Okay.
people. You know what I'm saying? Good way. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
So years ago, motherfucker like, you got a tater head. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? We in the block like you got a head like a potato, nigga. And from there, everybody was like, you know, tater.
This before you really was. Were you still an artist at this point?
Nah, I wasn't even
Okay,
rapping.
okay.
I
Niggas
was
are just
who's in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
popping
so,
shit.
So now that's my street name, Taylor.
Okay.
So big head just came from being arrogant and conceited type thing. You know, like, you big head, you think you all that? So you know, that's how that came. So big head Taylor.
Big Head Tayda here. You got it honest then. Nah, you put it together. Okay then. So shoot, while we on it, man, let's because I like to get topical sometimes. Like, you know, you come from you said you rap about a certain thing, and we seeing like that shit dangerous right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the industry.
Right.
How do you know what I'm saying, really understand what the difference between being in the streets, being authentic to what you doing, and this business over here that's a whole nother thing because yeah, we keep it's a line, but at the same time, it's two different worlds. Certain stuff people do on this world that they can't even get away with.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? If you come over here, you might be able to, but you do it over here, it's bad news.
Right.
Talk about just how you know what I'm saying, like what's your style? What's your approach with the business of it?
Like I said, the first time, like every hood is the same. So it's all like just ghetto stories. I never when it comes to rapping streets, you never should mix the two.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all really. It just be like old stories, see things I seen. I mean, I grew up. We was just around. So
And can't nobody fault you for telling the things that you seen, but I would say it's to the point now where like I think people realize they elevate, and now you get to a level to where it ain't about doing no more, and
music.
And now you can be on this level and do these things to where we respect you for it's cool what you done, but now elevate too, like be that person that we seen, and I think this music business can teach you that a lot. Tell me some things it might have shown you, maybe some places it's done take you that you never thought you'd be at.
Because being in the hood, man, it's like you kind of like subject to this confined area and doing certain things and only certain people. So doing music and running up the road. I mean, I run up the road with Top Pack and Sud and me, Skinny P.
Yeah.
So just up and down the coast and up to the other, just seeing things and going places I've never been. Interacting with people that I never thought I would interact with. It's really life changing. Feels good too.
That's dope. That's dope. Big Head Tayda here with us. This and the third interview series. Have you felt like you got that break yet to where in your city, like everybody in your city is one thing. Have you felt like you gotten that yet? Because that's usually the last place they really give it to you. But it's also one of them things to where I tell you, shout out to Big Mouth Media. Me and Darren, we speak. Bruh, give me some names up there. Skinny P, Big Head Tayda. Look, it's always the certain name they always telling me. So I'm thinking like as a perspective, like you got it. But then when I actually talk to people, it's like, do I really feel like in my city I'm like? Because people in Charlotte be like, yeah, such and such, and they'll tell me like, nah, bro, I don't feel like I'm doing shit. So just tell me your mentality on that, because I tell you, I've heard your name, it buzz, it go. How you feel?
I be going up and down the road messing with different artists, man. Like shout out to my nigga AC and Do Dirt. Them boys Do Dirt came out to Raleigh actually. And, perfect example. He was like, everybody fuck with you, Taylor. They go crazy. Taylor got it so
I seen the shows. I seen it. So
but me, I mean, I appreciate all the love I get. Don't get confused, but me in my own city, I think people don't respect the grind. You know what I'm saying? They don't respect what you got, what you done, the money, whatever you got going on before they respect how hard it is to make it to any point you're trying to make it to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Even driving up the road right now, like people they think you just showed up today.
Like the support, I really appreciate it, but it's not like we got so much going on. It could be way more than what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just really how I feel about it. We came together and worked harder to with each other. You know what I mean? Because like, everybody's like, who gonna make it first, or who's gonna do what first, or who did what first, or you know what I'm saying, or what side you from. Like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of things as us being artists, it separate us from people outside looking in. I'm like, them boys out there, they going crazy. They
Yeah.
do, and don't really, the Memphis don't really talk on. You know what I mean? We don't even talking to each other.
But I know a lot of it is perception, you know, unfortunately.
Right.
And you know, fortunately and unfortunately, because the cap can be what it is. But I know that real authentic tap in, like you say, you from running up and down with top packs, easy, you know, just being in that mix and being in that motion. That's ultimately, I think, what's gonna help break artists, because all you need is that one track.
Facts.
And whether it's, you know, slide, you know what I'm saying, or whether it's bags, like whatever the case is, I know that you making music, I think, that does that. Do you realize that you make anthems? Like, it's anthem music. I was watching the reaction to your people singing the tracks. That's not easy to do. I talked about the ad lib, or where the ad lib come from? Where the ad lib come from?
I don't know, cause I was like,
It's a dope one.
I
I caught myself in there.
I was in. The ad lib actually came from about the past 4 years, cause I was rapping. I had a rapping with my friends. We were doing like a group effort type thing. I was rapping what they wanted to rap about. So when I said Top Hat really got me to feel my own, feel who I was as an artist.
You had to step out the box for yourself.
That Break It Down was my first song by myself that actually came out. I actually did, you know what I mean? That was it. And
That's surprising, actually.
that might have been the first time I said, "Okay."
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So everything else be so deep voiced. I don't know how I got.
But that's where like that change up of hearing like your tone and then knowing like, oh, like that element of surprise,
Right,
or like
right.
you still like, I'm imagining you in the club in the studio turning up when you doing your ad lib now, versus like it ain't as all that serious. But I'm hearing again what you talking about in this.
Right.
You spitting that shit. So let me ask you this: Big Head Tayda, this and the third interview series. Is it more about when you know making a song, the lyrics, like the actual verse? Do you really go in there trying to just pen something, or do you try to dumb it down to make sure like, all right, Shawty gonna be able to say that there, my son and daughter gonna be able to, you know, rap the lyrics and still be able to get it? Like, are you thinking that, or are you more? How does that work for you in your sessions and your song creation?
When I do, 'cause a lot of times I might not even have no damn hooks. You know what I'm saying? Or shit, I might have a hook for the longest, and I mean, I got some shit that's crazy, it's kid friendly, but then again, a nigga can trap to it,
Right.
go to church to it. You know what I'm saying? To the same song.
How you do production? What's your choice on production then? You got someone you locked in with, or you?
I got shout out T Millie, man. T Millie sent me crazy beats. He actually produced Slide and Bags and a couple other tracks I've done, but it really just be the vibe. Once I get in the studio and I put a track on, I might be in the car, 'cause the car is like, you know, it's the best way for me to feel I can feel music, zone out.
I like riding and just listening to vibing out.
Yeah, so when the beat come on, I can automatically come up with something. If not, I just go in the studio and shit. Skinny P producer, he engineered a lot of my shit.
Skinny PB engineering?
Hell yeah.
I definitely didn't know. You just put me on something right now.
Mixing my shit, so
I
he'll come out with have a whole hook for me. Loso too. Loso did the same thing. Now,
saw you in the studio with Loso.
I know was gonna, you know, he actually just made the hook out of the fucking ad lib.
So you big on collaboration then? Like you don't mind? Like, I mean, shoot, like you said, your first raps when you was, you know, you was a kid at the time, but you don't mind in them sessions like, yo, throw a line out, or like, yo, put this in, because at the end of the day, it's about the product.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you in the studio with me. You like, nah, Tayda, say it like, shit, I'm gonna take every advice you give me.
You okay with the constructive criticism?
Yeah.
Man, some people like, bruh, get out the stew, bruh.
I'm my own critic, so I'm like, yeah, I'm already my own critic, man. A lot of things I be like, somebody else might think it's dope.
That's true.
So, you know.
What is Big Head Tayda listening to? If I turn on your radio right now,
I've been listening a long way hard for the past like 2-3 weeks.
Pee Wee Longway?
Yeah,
Okay.
The last one, that shit is fire. A long way. I got a long way. Old Future. Who else I got in there? What else I been listening to?
Give me something we wouldn't expect. Maybe something you turn on. The R&B vibe. Is there an R&B Big Head Tayda? Is there a country song you might turn on?
Listen to Mary J. Blige, Sade. Especially when I used to get nervous for doing the show. I cut Sade on.
Sade?
I listen to Sade. I listen to that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. She make good music. That closer to yeah, that should be riding. Okay, me and Tayda about to have church in here, man.
That shit, I mean, I'm kind of, but I'm always listening to some trap shit. I believe that some old Gucci Mane, some shit like that.
For sure. Let's do this then, man. Let's get into the visual that's out for Bags. You know what I'm saying? It's going crazy. Just tell them what they about to see and tell them what they about to run into. What they about to watch.
Bags. Bags was actually shot in Playmaker Studios, which is my studio. And it was just like, how everybody hang the microphone down. And we had neon. We got neon spray paint and shit on the wall.
I saw that. Was that? I didn't know if that was a set or if y'all,
How the studio is.
Oh,
so I was taking a picture actually. I'm like, shit, look how I look. I'm like, well, shit, let's shoot a video.
Time to go to work.
Yeah, I think I really want to shoot a official video for it.
I figured that too, but when I saw that, it was like, it's still the creativeness and it's still the song. It's giving them more content behind the single. So
right.
Let's get into it, man. Bags, about to check it out. This, that, and the third interview series. Y'all know what's going down. Big Head Tayda.
Oh yeah.
We'll be right back.
What's up with it, Millie Beats?
Racks. It's Big Head, fool.
Bags.
Oh yeah.
Bags. 16 bags. That's a whole bag. Bags. On a bad bags. Bags in your bag. Got low bags. Got gas bags. All type of bags. Even got side bags. Just hit a lick for 20 more bags. Ballin' like a bitch with all these bags. You ain't getting money. What type of shit you want? We them boys, bags come in and we get them gone. Still got plays, paying 3 1/4 for a zone. And when you pull up, cut location off on your phone. 16 zips, that's a whole bag. Different flavors, and they came with name tags. Waited once, vacuum sealed it twice. You copping 3 or more, then I can drop the price. Box on the porch, and it's filled with bags. Brought my bitch a bag, just to hold a bag. She a bad bitch, cop your bitch a bag. Nigga hating on me, fuck around, get toe tagged. EMS pull up with the body bag. 148, that's a whole bag. Ballin' like a bitch with all these bags. You want a bad bitch? Get in your bag. Bags. 16 bags. That's a whole bag. Bags. On a bad bitch. Bags in your bag. Got low bags. Got gas bags. All type of bags. Even got side bags. Just hit a lick for 20 more bags. Ballin' like a bitch with all these bags.
Back in the building. This, that, and the third interview series. Steven the Dream. Big Head Tayda. We just watched the video for the bags, man. Bags. Quarter bags. Half bags.
Bags.
Get 3, I could drop the price of the bag.
Bags.
You know what I'm saying? We got to get into it, but you like exotic? I mean, clearly you know what I'm saying, a little. You know, have you been
Everybody like to smoke.
have you been out to like Cali or like
Yeah.
what is that something? Is it different? You think it's you think that's
I mean, it be alright.
yeah?
It is. I mean, certain. It be dry over there.
They be hyping that
But
shit,
the
bro.
experience is cool though.
That's what it be. I think it just being over there. You know what I'm saying? Letting them tax you a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Tax the hell out of you. Especially New York. They tax your ass.
Bro, I was so happy to go smoke, but I was so upset when they was like, "Yeah, you good." Then I went to the little thing. I'm like, "For how much? Yeah, that's it." Y'all tripping, bro. But I asked that, but I just talk about the evolution of things, man. Cause how long you been doing music? Like seriously, like you could say, you know, I know we talked about it at 7, but like, when was that?
Say I've been doing music since like 2013.
Okay, then that lead to my question. Then wasn't no streaming going on in 2013 like that. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't even serious. I wasn't really doing nothing really.
Were you doing like CDs? Like, were you?
I think we had pressed CDs, giving
Okay.
CDs out and merchandise.
How much has changed, and you think that's like, cause you know, I say it like you. At the end of the day, you a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Especially to do this, you gotta be a hustler. Especially do a lot of stuff. So the hustle changed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? From that to this, do you think it helped because now the consumer is a lot more consumers, but that hand in hand ain't really is there no more in terms of the music.
Hand in hand was kind of better, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was a little, you know what I'm saying? If you hand me that CD and I really could connect, it kind of think it made a little difference back then.
It did, man, because a person vibe will make you be like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I got most of the people I dealt with off of CDs. I think that's what gave me the buzz off of CDs. I had shirts, CDs, and stuff like that. So when it came to doing like streaming and Spotify, I had to catch on. I didn't know what was going on.
A lot of people did though. You wasn't alone in that because it just happened. It was like can't even tell you when, but it just happened. And
Right.
but just knowing, like, I'm more saying I seen you evolve in terms of being able to do the things. You ain't slacking of it in terms of the content pieces, in terms of making sure you got stuff vital for the internet.
Right.
Are you having fun with the internet, or you still like it's you don't really fool with it like that? Cause I tell you gotta have fun with it, man. Especially if you don't like it. I think that's the main thing.
I think so too.
It can be tough because motherfuckers.
Because I don't like it be like I don't know what platform to do the music on or do what you know what I'm saying. I don't know what platform.
It'll be TikTok today. It'll be Instagram tomorrow.
I don't even have a TikTok.
See there now. You have the TikTok. I'll tell you this. After this interview, you gonna have a TikTok. We're gonna get you a TikTok. Even if you don't put nothing on it yourself, it's for the fact that people might be looking for you, and they just want to know that they just want to be. They might want to follow you. One day you'll post one.
And then it's crazy because somebody told me I got songs on TikTok. People doing shit to my song on TikTok.
So we'll talk off, but think about other why you need to have one just to be on top of what I'm saying, knowing what's up. So, but all of that I say more come with like just understanding the landscape. You continue to work, and I see that the other thing about you. You're not afraid to do the certain things that you see that's going. Tell me one thing that you want to see happen in your career next. Like, what's that next step? Is it a feature you want? Is it do you want to get signed to a major? Are you looking for what's next for you that'll give you that satisfaction or that suffice in what you're doing?
Money, shit.
There you go. There you go. Now that's the one.
I didn't know how to say it.
Bag money.
You know what I'm saying? Money, like a nice bag for the show. You know what I'm saying? Nice bag for the feature. Nice bag for the show.
I think you working towards that because I seen people
That's
come
my
with
main
you.
goal.
People coming with you to the shows. They coming out, and I think you got to show that to the promoters. You just show them like, yeah, if I come out, we're gonna make it worth it to you. And I think you showing that standpoint from what you doing so far. But yeah, I think you got them anthems you keep making, the evolution in your music. I know you got family, you know what I'm saying? Do you talk about you spoke about a little bit in the music a little bit, like do your kids listen to the music or they active? Definitely. They like they want to be you, or is it like they just want to see that, like they love seeing what you do?
I ain't gonna say they want to be me. Yeah, they want to be me.
Look, see, you know what it is.
Yeah,
Now the question is, do you want them to be? Because again, we start off and this game is crazy and you going through it, and sometimes it's like daddy did that, so you ain't gotta go through that. But at the same time, you might have to go through some shit in this.
You know how life go, man. Life's ups and downs, man. So
Yeah.
me as a father, I just tell the kids I want them to be better than me. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they look at me, who I am or what I do, I want them to do better than me, be better than me. You know what I'm saying?
That's the main goal.
That's the goal. You know what I mean? For them to have something.
And I, you setting the light. I know you ain't gonna let up off of that. The music only just kind of highlight and put you in the light where other people start looking and being like, oh, your daddy do this and this and that. So, but you still solid in what you doing. So, I commend you, Big Head Tayda, man. I like the
Appreciate
music. I was able to listen to the singles and the tracks you got. We got a project on the way. What's on the way?
Me and Skinny P gonna do shout out my brother Skinny P, man. We gonna do Bad Buddies Part 2.
Bad Buddies.
For the summertime, man. It's crazy.
Tell Skinny P come holler at me too, man. I ain't even know he engineered. You done put me on some stuff I ain't even know.
That fool shoot videos and all that, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Okay. Well, Big Head Fool, tell them where they can follow you at, man. Tell them where to holler at you.
follow me on Instagram or any social media, man. BigHead_TAYDA. Appreciate you having me, fool.
Already, man. I appreciate you for coming out. Appreciate you putting in that extra overtime
Anytime,
today, man.
anytime.
My man had a show, and then he pulled up for his interview. That's how you do it. Really working. Shout out to No Stress Sound Academy for housing the interview.
Shout out
today,
to Top Pack, man. Shout out to Top Pack.
Shout out to
man.
them boys.
Really working, man.
Top Pack, DJ B Easy, everybody that popped out. Creative Eye Visuals behind the scene, behind the camera. Make sure y'all follow him. Stephen the Dream on all platforms. That's STEPHENTHA Dream. And make sure y'all follow us at This, That, and the Third on all platforms as well. I am the voice of the Carolinas. This is Big Head Tayda. We'll see y'all next time.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it.